Welcome to the vent box. Let it out. Get it off your chest. Who are we talking to?
This is Cougar 72.
Girl, I ain't ready. I ain't ready. Cougar 72. Let me write that down, child, because I might forget. Okay, Cougar 72. What we venting about?
So, we're venting because I am a 47-year-old woman.
Okay.
And I am currently in a situation, I will say, with a 33-year-old young man.
A situation, okay.
I'm going to say a sexuation.
A sexuation with a, how old is he?
33.
Okay, so what's the vent about? That sounds good to me.
So the vent is about because when we first met each other, we had a conversation that this was going to be a sexual relationship.
Okay.
We realized that we had a strong sexual chemistry.
Okay.
So everything was fine. And then he asked me, can I give you a key to my house?
Uh-oh.
And so I was like, no, like I really don't need a key.
I don't really need a key because I just want that deed.
Right. Exactly. I don't need a key. And so he was like, well, you come over often or whatever. I just want to let you know, if you need to get in and I'm not here, you can do so. I just want you to feel like you can pull up. I said, well, it's fine. It's cool. I can call you, let you know when I want to come through. If it's cool, fine.
Okay.
If it's not cool, fine. We'll do it some other time.
Okay.
So, so then, we got past that little bit, and then he said that he wanted me to go over the 4th. He wanted me to go over to a barbecue with him, and his mom was going to be there. And I was like, wait, no, because I feel like when you start meeting the mama, that
oh yeah, and understand that that's not common with men, especially at that age. Like,
exactly,
you know what I mean? So you was kind of excited, like, okay, I'm gonna give him exactly what he want, which is not, too much pressure, not too much.
Right.
Child, and you done threw that thing on him, and now he just like, he want to give you a key. He wants you to meet his mama. Child, he gonna listen. If he go get down on one knee, he might be trying to tie his shoe. Don't panic. Don't panic.
So I was like, no, I got plans for the 4th, this, and the 3rd. But then I can't see myself with him because, first of all, he is young, but he got a strong back. Oh my God. But
okay.
Because every time, because he uses so much slang. Like, if I say something, you like this pair of tennis shoes, he'd be like, on God. I'm like, what?
Okay, so you like the D, but you can't have a grown woman conversation with him. Is that what you're saying?
Right, exactly. So he does have his shit together. Like, he has his own business. Okay. He has a house. He has his own, but he's still mentality-wise and like conversation-wise, he's not there yet. He's not there yet. It's so much slang, and he watches YouTube videos of people pranking their daddy with fart spray. No, we're not doing that.
Okay, okay. So,
you know what I'm saying?
When you say he's not there yet, tell me what is your ideal man? If you're going to get a 20, how old is he? 32, you said?
He's 33.
33 years old. What would you want a 33-year-old man to look like? As your mate. As your partner.
As my mate. So I would want him to have his own.
Which he has.
I'm sorry?
Which he has.
Yes, which he has.
Okay.
But I would also need for him to be able to carry on an intellectual conversation, and we be on the same page, and we're vibing with each other conversation wise as well. Okay. Because the slang, I cannot I can't wrap my head around every time I say, like if we were in a serious relationship and I say, you know, babe, how was the spaghetti tonight? On God, that thing was fire. It was just busting.
So
You know, I just.
Okay, listen. My question is this: how did you get attracted to him? Like, how did you have the initial conversation with him? If you can't stand that, how did you end up in bed with him the first time? Like, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you knew that it was just going to be a sexual relationship. That's what you're saying.
Right. So I met him at Walmart.
Okay.
And I was ringing out my groceries, and he was behind me.
Okay.
And he said, "Let me get that for you."
Okay.
And so I said, "Okay." So he swiped his card and paid for my groceries.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "And let me get it out to the car for you and load it in your car."
Okay.
I said, "Okay, thank you."
He saw something he liked. He saw what he liked. Okay.
Yeah. So and like my grocery bill was like $2.50 that day, and he swiped it. He swiped it with no problem. Just
okay.
Swiped. Didn't have no problem with that. So we got to the car. He was like, you know, "I think you're a beautiful young lady." He was very nice. He did not use one word of slang, and he didn't.
Okay. So he is.
He said, "Huh?"
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He said, "I think you're a beautiful young lady," or whatever. "Let me give you my card. Call me." I said, "Okay." So I waited about 2 days, and then I called him.
Okay.
Because he's handsome, and he doesn't look young. Like he don't look old, but he doesn't look like very young.
Okay.
I called him 2 days later, and he was like, "Hey, you know, I'm glad you called, this and the third." So we got to talking, and we talked on the phone for maybe about 3 days.
Okay.
And then he said, "Let me take you out." And I was like, well, I was busy at first. And then he asked to come. He said, let me say that I was physically attracted to him when I first saw him.
Okay.
And so then he said, you know, "Come over to my house then," or whatever. And I said, "Nah, I really don't, want to come over to your house first thing or whatever." He was like, "Look, just come over. It's nothing. We can sit outside." I said, "Okay, cool."
Okay.
I get over there. We sitting outside talking. I had a glass of wine or whatever.
That is the wine did it.
So then it got dark. It started getting dark. He was like, "You want to come in?" I said, "No, I'm about to leave or whatever." And he was like, "Okay." No pressure.
Child, you getting me hot and bothered up in here. Okay.
Okay. So I walked. So I'm going to my car. He walking me to my car. And so when he opens the door or whatever, I turned around. I was like, "Well, I had a good time." And then he kissed me, right?
Okay.
So I was like, "Okay, he kissed. All right."
Okay.
So then he was like, "You sure you want to leave or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
He was like, "Nope."
In my mind, I was saying no, but I said yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So I went on the left.
Okay.
And girl, on the way home, he called. He said, "Turn around." And I said, "What you mean?" He was like, "Turn around."
Ooh.
And I said, "Turn around for what? You good?" He was like, "I want you to come back." Like I wasn't ready for you to leave. So me being a hopeless romantic ass person,
child, I'm about to.
I turned around.
Stand myself, child. Go ahead.
I turned around and went back. Long story short, we did it.
Of course you did it. You knew what you turned back. Y'all was getting ready to do.
And oh my God.
Okay, he turned it out.
Okay, so
the back.
Right. So the back, his back is so. Can you say Hercules?
Okay.
When I tell you I am a big girl and he can pick. I am a big girl and he can pick me up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm over there every day that next week.
Cause that thing is, listen, is your back okay? You over there every day. Is your back okay?
My back is great. So,
okay.
So one day I didn't call.
Okay.
And he called, and I didn't call. So the next day he called me and we talked. He was like, "I didn't hear from you the other day or whatever. You good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Mm-hmm.
And so I came. I went over to his house. So I said, he said, "Let's have a conversation." I said, "Okay, cool." He was like, "What we, are you gonna be?" He said that okay, so at first he said that he was looking for a relationship. He felt like he was ready to settle down, this, then, the third.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, okay. I said, you are, younger than me. And I do have some concerns about that because I don't feel like you'll be ready for the things that I'm ready for, me being, older than you are.
Okay.
So we kind of hashed it out and we came to a conclusion that this will be just a sexual relationship.
Okay, so let me say this. He gave you signs early on that he wanted more of that. Like he was attracted to you, genuinely attracted to you, more than willing to sit outside, more than willing to be respectful by inviting you over saying, hey, let's sit outside. Are you sure you want to leave? He wasn't aggressive towards you. He paid for your food. Now that don't mean nothing, child, because they could pay for your food. But he paid for your food. He was respectful the entire way. So when you say he's not ready, then what is he not ready for? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're saying that he's not old enough. It's clear to me that he spoke well enough to attract you. You know what I'm saying? To get your attention in the first place. So he clearly can speak well. He just probably feels so comfortable with you that he can be real. He can be kind of relaxed. You know, when we all get in certain settings, we kind of change up the vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can be a little bit more hood around my hood friends. And I don't switch it up consciously. It's all subconscious, but you adapt to your environment. So that seems to me like that's all he's doing. But if you're there for a whole week and your back is stronger than ever, I don't really know what the problem is. Like, is it something about him that you don't like? Or are you intimidated by being in a relationship? Because let me finish saying this before I let you finish. Okay. We ask for certain things of a man. We look for certain things in a man, and then when we get it, it seems like we try to find other things to kind of knock him down and say, well, hey, he got all of that, but he ain't got this. So it's kind of like we got to kind of know what we want before we go into it. Otherwise, we're wasting their time, ain't we?
Yeah, you right.
What is it about him that you don't like?
So I don't like all the slang that he uses. Okay. And I don't like that he chain smoke weed all the time. Okay, that's a big thing. Okay. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. I don't like the way he dresses because by him being younger, he do tend to like sag his pants, and he wears like the couture fit jean. Like I don't like that. Okay. Oh, you don't like the couture? I like the little. Are they couture or are they just too damn tight? They too damn tight. I'm saying you trying to be all, all couture with it. It could just they just too damn tight. He need to get a size up. Right. Because he's a big guy. He's not fat, but he's a big guy. Okay. And so he needs, he needs a little room up in there. Yeah. And I don't know. Okay. His concern of the day sometimes is like when the new J's are coming out. I don't care. Okay. When the new J's are coming out, I'm trying to acquire a house. You talking about, you know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Maybe you can have the best of both worlds, but it's going to take some patience. Like, how old did you say you are? I'm 30? 47. You're 47. Okay, so 33. We get older and we don't have no patience. Like, we don't want to wait. Like, you're going to have to mold a little, and maybe be patient, or maybe just let it go and just your back is strong enough to hold out till the next one come along. Oh my God. It's one or the other. You can't have it all. You're going to have some patience, or you're going to have to let it go, because it's not cool to lead them on. It's not cool to lead them on, but I don't want to let the D go. Well, listen, then you're going to have this problem the next time you call the vent box. Because you can't have it both ways. It's going to come to a head because he's going to get tired. Are you correcting him when he's talking? Are you criticizing his dress? Are you, No, I'm not. You're not. Okay, well, there it is. So, you're going to have some moments with yourself to decide what you really want. Maybe so.
That's what it is. But and in the meantime,
I know, but Keisha, I know what I really want.
you really want that, but you don't want him to go with it.
Right.
Okay. Well, you got to make a decision. You can't string them along like that. That ain't cool. Because as women, we're mad when men do that to us. You gonna have to figure it out though.
Right, and like my guard is up like Fort Knox right now.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because your guard down there ain't up at all. Not your guard down there. Now them gates is wide open. You hear me? Ain't no guard. But listen, you gonna have to make a decision, Cougar 72, and either find you another young man or find a man that is closer to your age. Because you're gonna run into, first of all, you're gonna run into differences with everyone you encounter. But you're gonna definitely run into the same type problems with a man that is 15 years younger than you. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
You're right.
You're
right. But girl, right now the sex is amazing.
Okay. Well, then there it is. But there's consequences to it. Now, if he bring you a ring, and his mama to dinner, you already know what it is. So you better figure out right now how you're gonna get out of it.
Girl. Mm-hmm.
And if you turn him down, it's over.
Oh Lord.
It's over. The D is no more.
Because honey, that D be making me think about, do he need some of my check?
You want to give him his $230 something swipe back. You want to give it back to him? You just gonna have to figure it out. All right, Cougar 72. Right, make up your mind. Figure it out. Don't have that young man strung along. Okay. Well, keep me posted, child, because you had me all, child. I got my little paint swatches up in here. I'm up here fanning, child. I'm like, uh-oh. Okay. Cougar 72 got it going on. So maybe you can work with him, though. Maybe you should consider having a conversation with him, letting him know what you like and you don't like. You don't want him to change who he is. But
right, I don't.
I don't think the dress is who he is. Clearly not his lingo. That's not who he is because...
But Keisha, I know that I don't want to be with anyone that young.
Okay, well, there it is. Then you're going to have to slow down on the D.
But he don't want to slow down.
Well, that's not about him. He's not the one with the problem. You're the one with the problem. So you're going to have a bigger problem on your hands if you don't. All right, Cougar 72.
All right,
girl. Well, keep me updated. We want to know.
Okay, I'm going to keep you updated.
Okay, call back.
All right.
Bye. Thanks for checking out the Vent Box with Keisha Jackson. You can catch it every Wednesday, so please subscribe and follow Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at VentBox Pod. That's VentBox Pod. And if you need to vent, please shoot me an email at ventboxpod@gmail.com or give me a call, 404-941-0338. See you next week.